Hey everybody, thank you so much for returning to our channel, Let's Be Gamers. I'm here with Alex again today. Say hello, Alex.
Hello.
We are here to talk about a little bit more in depth about transitioning, the medical sides of it particularly. Tell us a little bit about your experience in transitioning, how long you've been transitioning.
Totally. I started transitioning when I was 15 years old, so I've been out of the closet for 8 years.
Wow.
This year will be 9.
Wow.
And so I've been on testosterone for 5 years.
That's incredible. Yeah, so you definitely have some experience in this.
So I also have gone through top surgery and a hysterectomy.
Yeah, wow, goddamn. That's some intense shit right there, that's it takes a lot, that's really
It does.
scary stuff to go through and to just like it's crazy what people have to go through to be comfortable in their own bodies,
Yeah, definitely.
but it's all worth it. It's you know it's worth it if it's really the decision you want to make. Yeah, all right. Well, I can jump right into these questions. So, where do I start transitioning medically? Like, what is the first steps? What are the first things you really need to do?
The first thing you need to do is obviously kind of figure yourself out. Really decide if this is something you really want for yourself.
It's not a
And of
decision that's
course,
made lightly.
yeah, totally. And I think that you should at least confide in someone close to you, if not a professional.
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. So therapy, that's talking to a doctor, that's talk to people.
Yes. There
Support
are
groups.
specific gender therapists.
Yeah, there's a lot of resources out there, and I can actually list some resources down in the description.
Yeah.
I can do my best. All right. How do I find a medical care?
So it depends on state by state.
Okay.
State by state has, or where you are in the world. We're in the states, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
depends on state by state.
Or American.
Americans. Um, but it really does depend on where you are. Um, Especially talking from here, even state by state have different laws on what you can and can't do trans wise, especially nowadays.
Oh wow, yeah.
So, so the best thing you can do is just look up your laws in your area on what is available for you, and be don't be afraid to ask insurance and stuff, depending on where you are, um, of what your options are.
Yeah, absolutely. And always I think this is something I'm going to go a little off topic here. I think it is incredibly important. I think everybody, and it's sad that this has to be said, everybody should absolutely be able to come out and be accepted by their family, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. I think that people really need to evaluate, is coming out safe?
Yes,
I think
I was
that's a
about to say that.
huge one.
Definitely.
Is coming out safe for you? Are you going to be put in danger if you come out?
Yes.
And are you, I mean, I guess, are you willing to take that risk? Because some people are, some people
Yeah.
aren't.
Yep.
It's not something to
I
be.
agree.
Yep, I figured we should throw that in there. I've got the next question here. How do I find a doctor?
So, of course, it depends on where you are. But the best way you can do it is, first, I would suggest you see if there are any kind of transgender clinics around you. There are clinics that are specifically for transgender people. However, they are few and far between. However, if
Unfortunately.
you are lucky enough to get one, I suggest you go there.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely, I mean, especially they're professionals in that. They specialize in that. That's what
Yes.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Um,
How endocrinologists are very common. Most places have them. It's just finding an endocrinologist that will be willing to work with trans people.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Well, shoot. How can I get HRT without a doctor? Is that even possible?
Um, so, this is a delicate
It
topic,
is a
I will
delicate
say.
topic.
Uh, it is possible to get dark web kind of um, testosterone. However, it is extremely dangerous.
You have no idea what you're putting
There's
in
a
your
lot of
body.
testing. Yeah, you don't know what's actually inside of it. You don't know where it came from. You don't know if it's sterile. But also there's a lot of regulation that goes into transitioning. You have to get blood work every 6 months at least.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. You have to check your levels and stuff to make sure that it's not like killing you.
Yeah, because people, believe it or not, can even have an allergic reaction to it.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's something to pay attention to. As difficult as it is right now, it is best to go with a medical professional. Seek medical professionals. I understand the dysphoria and how uncomfortable you must be if you're going through the struggle with dysphoria. How tempting that stuff can be, but honestly, it really is best to, take the safe route. It's not worth destroying your body, possibly, with, medication. You don't know what you're putting in yourself. All right, well, how much does it cost?
That definitely depends on where you are from. Testosterone. Let me actually look this up real quick.
No, absolutely. I would rather you make sure. While you're looking that up, I do have a couple of numbers. I know what your copay was $4.
My copay for testosterone is $3.
$3, but for your top surgery
Was $4.
was $4, which is absolutely insane. But on the other hand, I have another trans friend who her bottom surgery cost her $3,000 as a copay. So it really can be all over the board. Interesting. But I mean, honestly, the answer is it's all over the board.
Yeah,
it depends on the surgeon. Yeah. Yeah.
The most that I found it for with all of the like online coupons that there are nowadays, like GoodRx and stuff like that, is like $40 a month, or for a month's supply.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. That's about what I've seen too. So that we'll go with that for HRT.
Yeah.
Specifically testosterone.
Yeah.
That's just kind of the experience we have. Is it reversible?
There's some things about it that are reversible, and there's most things about it that are not.
You want to give us a couple examples?
Yeah, totally.
Fabulous.
So like things that are kind of reversible are body redistribution. So like your body shape and face shape will change, but they'll change back more when you stop taking it. And things that will stay are like bottom growth and facial hair, and your body hair might lighten a bit if you stop, but I think you'll still have the body hair.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Figures as much. All right. When can I start HRT?
So, they're not putting kids on HRT.
Yeah.
Young adults on HRT.
Young adults.
And so, the youngest that most people can start, at least here in the States, is, I believe, 15.
Okay.
However, before that age, because there are trans kids that are younger than that, they go on puberty blockers, and that starts around when their puberty starts. Whenever that starts, it could be 9 years old, it could be 11.
Interesting. Yeah. No. I know it can start off pretty young. I've had plenty of friends of mine who just knew. Lucky them. They knew from such a young age. Like something's not right.
Yeah.
Saved them a lot of trouble. Yeah, here I am in the boat where I had to, wait 10 years. I knew from 12, at least 12. I was coming to school in like male cosplay, and
Yeah,
my partner wasn't too fond of that, so we shut that down real quick, unfortunately.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. All right, we are down to the last question. How long do I need to be on HRT to feel the effects?
So depends on what effects you want.
Valid.
Because the effects of testosterone start almost immediately on the first injection. However, it's not like you're gonna wake up and be like, "Hello, everybody."
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Exactly. But I at least experienced my first effect. Sure, I experienced my first effect when within like the first couple of weeks I experienced bottom growth, and that is normally the first thing that most people feel is bottom growth. And but you will start to notice more and more effects as it goes on, and most people consider 3 months to be really the mark of like, okay, you've done it, you've started.
You've made it. You're getting there.
Yeah.
We love
Yeah.
that. We love that. No, that's absolutely beautiful. Well, shoot, that's all of my questions. Do you have anything else you'd like to throw in that you think people should know?
I think that's good for this episode. Yeah, totally.
Fabulous. Well, I love that so much. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. If you have any questions that we can answer, leave them in the comments. We'd love to help. Love to make an episode on, questions you have, help you guys out. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.